what I'm really into doing. I'm doing a tutorial on how to make an omelette. First, you need a medium frying pan. You'll need eggs, a teaspoon of water, butter, and cheese. That's all. So let's, oh, and a bowl. Start by getting out a big bowl. You need a big one. Like this one. Now you're going to need 2 eggs. Okay, I've got my carton of eggs. Now let's add some eggs. Biggest ones you need 2. 2 to make a normal size for midday. Now take your bowl and crack them into the bowl. I think that's how I said you could do this. So I might do this on this countertop and let you all right, put you guys right here. My first video. So I'm not done. Never done drawing. I doubt. Bring up the YouTube thing. I don't know why I said the thing. Okay, so here we go. We've got our bowl. Take your 2 eggs. I try doing a weird thing where I crack a lot of it and then just poke the fingers in. Make sure there's no shells. Then it'll taste kind of odd and crunchy. And you don't want crunchy eggs. That'd be yucky. There we go. See how it's all cracked up? I don't know how well you guys can see the cracks, but it's really cracked up. Take the eggshells, go put them in the trash. I got the next ingredient. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but you're gonna need a bit of pepper. Just take that and put it in your can. Gives it a bit of texture. Sorry about that. Sorry for such a. I'm pretty clumsy. So let's put the eggs away. A carton of eggs. You're definitely gonna need eggs. After you crack the eggs, you're gonna need to take a fork. A special fork. Fork. Gonna just try to seem dramatic. And whisk that up and beat the eggs up with your fork till it starts to turn a bit yellow. I blend it with my fork like this. See how mine looks? Heck, I almost poured it out. I'll show y'all like this. That's what mine looks like. Let's put it back right there. So let's make sure it's all whisked. Now we're gonna need to get now we need some butter. Now this is gonna be hard for me to get out. We have so much stuff on top of the butter. Give me a sec, please, thank you. This is heavy. We're gonna need some butter. Now let's head over to the stove. Bring you guys specifically over to the stove. Set you right there. Wait, why did I put you guys in the oven? That's kind of not the smartest of an idea. Okay. Looks like you're in the oven now. Yeah. I don't know what to do in this video. Doesn't look like it'll fall. Okay, let me shut the refrigerator before I forget again. So, where did my knives go? Did I bring it over already? Where did it go? Apparently the knife ran away, I don't know. By the way, Since I'm young, I use butter knives. I use a butter knife. You're gonna need to take the knife and you're gonna take butter. Oh, it's hard to open. So turn your stove on to, I'd say, around 7. We're gonna leave it on 7 for like 2 minutes. Get it into the sensor. Turn it on 9. And by the way, if you're a child, please have adult supervision. I've made these several times before.
It's still the Eat Fresh, Refresh, Subway's refreshing their Italian. So we're taking this to Italy. The Subway has Italian style capicola. There'll be lots of beef.
Your kid have adult supervision. I'm turning mine up all the way just for reasons. And you wanna wait, and you're soon gonna wanna mix it around. This is gonna work as our pretty much like base. Other than this is my first video. It scared me. So once the butter starts to foam a little, mine's foaming a little, it should sizzle. If you have yours on 9, it should be done by now. It should be done sizzling. And it should be ready to stir around the pan. If yours isn't, so I recommend having it on 9 to cook quicker. Make sure it's not fully when you're ready to pour it in. So now we're going to need a spatula, or like one of these things. A spatula, I use this, so it's a bit easier. So this omelet is going to be the yummiest omelet you've ever had. Hopefully. Yeah. So I'm going to go get our egg batter now. If yours is pretty well buttered but not fully done, that's okay. If you just have a glob of butter left, then sure, you can turn it off while we pour this on. This is one of my favorite parts. Make sure yours is perfectly wet. I can't speak today. Pour it on. Listen. If it were on, it probably would have made a noise, and I like the noise it makes. Take your big bowl, put it down, and you want to just constantly do this to the sides. Do this to the sides of the omelet till it looks perfect. Good. And it'll back in and it'll stand off. Okay, this time. I probably need to turn my light on. There we go. That helps you see me a bit better. If there's any eggy bubbles, don't mess with the egg bubbles. Those are there for food. So, when it won't cook as fast as you assume, it takes a bit to cook. So you want to make sure that if there's any areas where there's not enough egg, this is a warning. Do not, I'm serious, do not try touching the pan when the stove is on. You can wait for someone to touch the pan when they first get it, because it'll be molten hot. You don't want to get burnt. Yeah, by the way, I'm just going to get a towel. Blow on it a little. Should I turn my fan on? How loud is this? Okay, that's too loud. I'm gonna grab. Oh, that's hot. I can feel it from here. Jeez, that's hot. So go get the cheese and a paper plate. Forgot to say a plate. You're gonna need cheese. such a bad kid.
Not long after that, that's when they were for it.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
when they caught up to them, and that's when it all unraveled. One other interesting fact that's come out of all this is that Vicky White was on the phone with 911 dispatch while that short chase was going on, telling them that she had
I'm so sorry about that.
telling them that
I think the egg's done. Don't worry, everything's fine. My mom poured a bit of water on it. That's why I said I have a bottle. Take nothing. Bye. Roomy. Now take some cheese, sprinkle it on one side of it. So sprinkle some cheddar cheese. Any cheese actually, not really just cheddar. I decided to take a bit of cheese and eat it because cheese is yummy. Now this part to be complicated. I'm gonna try to show you guys how I do the complicated part. Flipping it. Sorry if I'm a bit shaky. So watch. Take this, go to the side that doesn't have cheese, the plain side. And you're gonna want to lift it and flip it over. You should get that golden brown. Look, like that. I'll show you what mine looks like. Yours might look a bit more crispy, but that's good. There's mine. Just for a bit of texture, I recommend adding a bit of cheese. Adding a bit of cheese. Just a tiny little sprinkle, but I can't speak. I'm eating some of the cheese. Now just take the rest of the cheese and sprinkle it. The easiest touch to the hand. Now, give them a fork. Give them a fork. Stick it in the plate and I'll be right back. Here's your omelet.
With a brush out. See, grandma plays
Yeah.
cooking. Yeah, because you said, how does the coffee up there? That's okay. I know.
And that's my omelet tutorial. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.